Radio 98.7 FM with myself, Smooth Fuego, and I have the pleasure of introducing one of my favourite acts. Literally, it's her time. She made a change and now she's ready. You
Hey.
like that one, don't you? I have Ella May.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
Now, Ella, when I say you're one of my favourite acts, I'm not just literally saying that for no reason. I'm going to give you guaranteed proof.
Okay.
I present the Drive Time show on New Star Radio in Birmingham. And every week we have a top 10 tunes of the week.
Yes.
Now, I'm about to read to you. Like, you're thinking to me, like, what's he going on about? What's this got to do with me? I'm going to read to you the top 5 tunes of 2016.
Oh, my God.
Because I do it at the end of the year.
Okay.
Number 5 was Cranium with We Can, with Tory Lanez. Then number 4 was Ray Black and Storms in My Hood.
Yes, I love
Number
that song.
3 was Rihanna featuring Drake, Work. Number 2 was Nail, Girlfriend.
Oh, my God.
And number 1 was Ella May featuring Ty Dolla
Oh
Sign,
my
She
God!
Don't.
Thank you so much. That's
Literally.
crazy. That's an amazing list. So to be top of that, thank you so much. Seriously.
Your tune's bigger than Work. How does that feel for you?
That's like insane. That's really insane.
But when I was first introduced to you, when I first saw you, it was before all of the big signings and music and that. It was from... I feel I was kind of late on you because I know you was like a viral star on SoundCloud from ages ago, but it's when you done the Fetty Wap 679
Yeah.
tune, I was like, who is this girl? Straight away followed. And since then, getting spotted by DJ Mustard and doing the things you're doing now.
Yeah. It's pretty
How does that feel?
crazy.
How did that come about? Did he just randomly contact you?
Yeah, he actually saw my 2-pack Keep Your Head Up cover on
Okay.
Instagram. Yeah, it was like going viral in LA at the time, which I didn't even know because I didn't know anyone in LA.
Yeah.
So he just hit me up. He like DM'd me on Instagram and was like, "Oh, what's your situation?"
Wow.
So I was like, "Whoa, wait!" I had to like check that it was the
Looking
DJ
for the-
Mustard. Yeah, looking for the
Looking for the
verified tick,
verified
just in
tick.
case, because you know people are crazy.
Yeah.
So and I was just like, I have no situation. I was literally just singing Instagram covers in my bedroom. I was in uni and I worked in retail, so it wasn't. I didn't have management or anything like that.
Crazy.
And yeah, so he didn't even know I was from London.
Thought he was American.
Yeah,
as well.
he thought I was
A
American.
lot of people do, you
Yeah,
know.
I mean, because when I sing, you can't tell.
Mhm.
So he was like, "Oh, I didn't even know," and he was just like, "Okay, he's we're gonna like connect somehow." And then I think probably about a month later, I was in New York, and he was in Philadelphia for Made in America Festival, which is like a 2-hour drive. So he called me or he DM'd me and was like, "Oh, can you call me on this number or whatever?" And I was like, "Whoa, what the hell? I'm about to be on the phone with DJ Mustard." So I called and he was like, "Oh, I've got a studio for tonight in New York. Like, can we do a
Crazy.
session?" And I was thinking, like, is that even a question? Of course we can do
Crazy.
a session. So he actually drove down from Philadelphia, and he had Made in America Festival the next day. So that was like a big deal to me for him to even, and based off of 15-second covers. Like, I think I had one song out at the time, and I'm sure he didn't hear it. So, yeah, we went to the studio. We made 3 songs that night. And he was just like, "Oh, I have to get you out to LA." Like, he was really interested. He was asking me, like, where do I see myself in 5 years? Like, it wasn't just "Oh, let's make some songs." He was like genuinely, you know,
So
and
really invested.
yeah. And I went out to LA, and I was back and forth to LA the whole of last year, and then I signed to him. So
Crazy.
yeah, crazy.
Was you apprehensive to sign, or was it just CJ Mustard? I gotta do it straight away.
No, I've been in. Do you know what it was? I know a lot of people nowadays are like, "No, let's do this independent," and obviously it can work. Like, look at Chance the rapper, and like Sims is independent, and she's one of my favorite. She's one of my personal favorites. So, but I'd been in situations before, like opportunity wise, with labels, and I just wasn't feeling them. But sometimes you try and make yourself like force the situation because you're like, this is a label, but nothing ever came through because I'm quite like, I kind of know what I want. So yeah, nothing ever. And then when it was with Mustard, it was just like, it just made so much sense. Like, it didn't feel how those other situations felt, which obviously showed me that there was a reason, because this was the situation that was supposed to happen. So I wasn't apprehensive at all. I mean, I have, by that time I had a great team around me, made sure everything was like right. And Mustard is like a big brother to me now, like, as well as a mentor. So yeah, it's like, yeah, it's crazy.
You made sure you read the small print, yeah?
Oh yeah, 100%. I read like the whole thing myself as well, like as well as obviously a legal team and stuff. But I made sure, even if I didn't understand it and got somebody to, translate it for me, I made sure I read everything.
So that's something you definitely advise anybody that's in the music industry to do.
Please don't sign anything you don't understand, because people will really try and take all of your money.
Trust me.
Yeah.
But one thing I have to ask you, being an R&B artist from the UK,
Yes.
DJ Mustard found you and you got more opportunities over there in America.
Yes.
I've seen this constantly said between artists around here who aren't getting the exposure they deserve. Do you feel that it's harder in the UK than it is in America to get noticed?
As an R&B artist,
Yeah.
I would say yes. So I mean, I think there's more competition in America, so
Yeah.
It's harder in that sense. But as an R&B artist trying to make it in the UK, I think it's extremely hard. I don't think.
Why do you feel it's hard in the UK?
Do you know what? I don't get it. I don't know. I feel like it should be something that if you ask like a lot of the older R&B artists that are from America and stuff like that, they looked to the UK for inspiration back in the day, like, you know, so. And even now, obviously, as grime is coming up and stuff, the UK scene is known, but like R&B, there's just something about it. I don't know. I feel like a lot of UK labels or, you know, like radio stations, it's all very poppy, and they try and make the R&B like infused with pop, and it just takes. There's some great. It can work, but like I feel like that real R&B it's missing from like London, like mainstream radio and stuff like that. It's not missing because there's a lot of us doing it and trying to get out there, but that's why it's important to have shows like yours who are supporting us, because we need it. Like it's hard. It is hard.
Definitely. And speaking of that, are there any UK R&B singers that you're feeling at the moment?
Yeah, I was just saying I love Ray Black. I think she's so hard. Like it's like. Yeah, and I think Georgia Smith is amazing as well. I know she's not like typical R&B. She's like very soul-y, and
she's just up the road from Birmingham as well. Awesome.
Yeah, I think she's amazing. And I just got introduced to Ray actually.
Okay.
Who I think her voice is amazing too. I think there's so many of us, but like, you know, Mabel, there's loads of us, but yeah, hopefully we can stop that void that has been missing from the UK industry and kind of just bring it back.
Definitely, because all those names you listed are some of the ones that I play, and I've even said from last year to the beginning of this year, I feel UK R&B has actually been better than US R&B. That's my own personal opinion.
I mean, I felt like not even just females. I'm a huge Angel fan. Yeah. Like I love Angel. I've been on Angel since 2012, and I didn't even live in the UK then. I used to live in America. I went to high school in America, in New York. Okay. So I've always loved Angel, and I just feel like he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Like he is vocally, his writing, his like just his melodies, like everything, and people just like it just, you know, I don't know why. Like I said, it's another thing where, you know, they try and turn all of us into pop, but yeah, I don't know what it is.
We could be here all day. I know you're busy though, so I won't leave you for too long. But you got your latest EP at the moment ready.
Yes.
And it's a more, say, up-tempo, would you say? Up-tempo one. Yeah. Now, describe the vibe of Ready and why it's different from Time and Change.
I mean, Time was the introductory piece, of course. So I think Time is bouncy, but not as bouncy as Ready. But it's also very, you know, it's got like the slow melodic trap soul-y, like how Old Dog is, and then Change is very much R&B, like very melodic and quite slow, with like maybe like two bouncy songs, but they're still kind of like bring you back to the R&B. Whereas Ready, I was like, let me just have fun with this. Like, let me show, because I don't like to box myself in. I feel like I can do anything I put my mind to. So I kind of just like, let me just give them something that even if you don't necessarily like R&B, or if you don't know who I am already, you can vibe to it. Like even like when I'm performing, I do perform 2 songs from Ready now that I'm on tour, just to kind of introduce it. And even if I don't expect people to know because it's super new, but like everyone's just vibing, and it's kind of something that you kind of have to like bop your head to at least, or at least tap your foot to. So
you feel being versatile is important in that way, so you can
100%.
reach all different types of people.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think anyone should. There could be a type of music that you enjoy making and that you make for the most part, but I feel like expanding into different genres and stuff like that is a growth point.
How far would you go though?
I'm obviously within you know, reason. I don't think I would sound good on a death metal song. So,
you never know.
I don't know. I feel like that's like almost screaming. So I'm not sure how it would sound, but like, you know, within reason, I feel like you should always. I mean, hey, if there was a huge opportunity and I had to try it, I would. I'm open to trying it. I don't know how it would sound.
It'd be very interesting to hear that, definitely.
But yeah, I feel like you shouldn't box yourself in, because like you just never know.
It's true. And nowadays, the way how everything's all almost converged, like you're having R&B with dancehall rhythms, which they're calling tropical house, or it's just everything's coming to one. And you know what? That could actually be the reason why people look at R&B in that way, because you have certain artists such as Justin Bieber.
Yes.
Or whatever. He'll release an R&B song, but it will be classed as pop because it's Justin Bieber.
Right.
And Ariana Grande, same thing. So that might be weird.
Yeah. I feel like genres, like, you know, genres are pretty old school.
Yeah,
like you said, everything is kind of infused now, and everything has probably like 5 different genres into one. So typically, I guess, like, because the style of my voice, you could say it's R&B, but there's so many. There's like, on Ready, I feel like my way is like straight from the West Coast, like it's like hip hop. You know what I mean? So yeah, just whatever you want to call it. I think whatever anyone wants to call it is.
Okay, so what can we expect to hear from you in the future? Because you've had your EPs, which I have to say, they're better than most people's albums.
Thank you so much.
Are we going to get an LMA album next?
Yeah, of course you are. I don't have a time or a date on it yet, but that's definitely the next thing that's coming.
Are there any potential collaborations that you want to...
There might be. There will be. I just can't
any
say.
Hints? You don't have to say directly.
Well, I've been working with, you know, people from not just America, so that might be a hint.
So you're going to be bridging the gap as well?
Trying to.
Okay, definitely. And at the moment you're on tour with Kalani. How has that been for you?
Amazing. Like, honestly, it's just a surreal feeling. Like, I'm a huge fangirl of Kalani. I still am. I've watched all 12 shows that we've done so far already, and I don't get tired of her set. Like, she's amazing. And she's just such a genuine person as well. Like, just to be around it, her team, they're all like, you know, you need anything, let us know. It's just like a family vibe. And that doesn't happen a lot on your first tour. A lot of the time you don't even get to like speak to the main act on a first tour. As I've heard, this is my first tour. So, but yeah, it's amazing. It's such a great opportunity. She's like, in my opinion, one of the best females doing R&B right now.
Definitely.
And she's an extremely talented dancer, so her performing is, you know, amazing. But yeah, it's kind of surreal. It's kind of surreal. It's
crazy you say this is your first tour, because I've seen footage of you performing and you're like a natural to it.
Funnily enough, I've only done as a soloist. I wasn't like, I was in a group before, but we didn't really do much, to be honest. We did a couple shows, but very underground. I've only done one like main headlining show, which was actually here in December. So this tour is like kind of my first shows as well.
Crazy.
Yeah, but I've been performing since I was little. I used to go to performing arts school when I was like really, really young. So like, it feels natural for me to be on a stage. It's like my happiest place. So
okay. So do you get nervous?
I don't, actually. I was saying to someone the other day, I was like, I feel like I'm weird because I don't get nervous. Like, who doesn't get nervous? But I don't really get nervous. So yeah, I don't know why.
That might be a good thing though.
Yeah, I think it is a good thing, because I just like, it helps me deal with the pressure a lot better. But yeah, I don't.
Okay, well, that has been LMA. Thank you for
Thank
spending
you so
time
much.
with me. You don't understand, I'm literally one of the biggest fans. As I'm probably annoying you on Twitter every day.
No, you're not. You're not. I appreciate every single bit of support I can get. It would never be annoying. Like, it's amazing to know that, you know, someone supports me so much. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for spending time with me. I'll ask you one last question.
Yes.
We have a lot of up-and-coming singers, producers, rappers. As you've had such a quick, amazing, rapid rise to stardom, so you're close to where they were, where you were before, where they are now. What advice could you give them based on the things you've experienced?
Just don't give up. Like, there's, I know it sounds very cliche, but there's going to be days where you feel like, okay, this is just not working, and maybe this is never going to happen. But if you give up, then you'll never know if it can happen. You know, there's so many, like I said to you, I was in situations before where it was like so forced, and I was like, maybe this is it, but like, it wasn't it. And if I gave up, I wouldn't be sitting here and talking to you today. So like, just don't give up. And as long as you believe in yourself, then that's all that matters.
Okay, well, that has been the LMA on Smooth Fuego. Now we're going to go straight into your latest lead single, Anymore.
Yes.
Now, if you want to introduce it, and before you introduce it, give all your socials where they can catch you: Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, iTunes, everything.
So everything is just at LMA. That's Ella and then May with an I, so MAI. And I'm basically on every single social media, or I have my own website too, so lma.com, where you can kind of find all the tour dates and find my videos and stuff like that. So any and everywhere, just type in LMA and you'll find me. And to lead into the song, This is Any More off of my new EP, Ready.